Hi guys, Trippin sister here, and
The striking Viking.
how you guys doing? We know it's been a while. It's been a while.
Good to see you, though. You're looking good. Happy New Year.
I think we have seen you since
Oh,
the New Year.
maybe.
I think so. Anyway,
We hope that you had a wonderful holiday.
yeah, we wanted to drop in and say hi because I know it had been at least a couple of weeks, since we said anything at all. So we wanted to make sure you guys were doing okay and let you know that we're doing okay. And if you can believe it, we are almost into our 5th month being here, which means it's getting time for us to start preparing to go back. My head is already in Canada. I'm already thinking,
And she doesn't like Canada.
I hope the generator turns over. It's going to be wet and cold when we get
It'll be
back.
cold.
Oh.
I did have a look at the weather, and it's close to 60 during the day, but down to about 40 or a little bit below that at night when we get back to where we left the rig, sleeping peacefully at the storage yard. And then, of course, once we get back there, one of the first things we need to do is get the insurance renewed because the insurance tag on the rig and on the car and on the scooter are all going out, so they'll have to get re-upped.
Yep. And if you can believe it, I have not ridden my scooter for a year. Oh my gosh. I
Longer
know.
than that.
Sacrilege. I know.
She's weeping about it.
I don't know. I don't
Poor
know
little
why.
raspberry.
I think I just got caught up in life. I don't know what it is. And I don't really like to ride alone. And Rascal, Mr. Viking scooter, is in the Okanagan
Yes.
in a defunct condition. He won't run for some reason, and we can't seem to get him sold.
Well, he does run, but he needs a fair bit of encouragement to get started. Once he gets started and warmed up, he's fine. But as far as the actual starting and warming up part, a little encouragement is necessary. So that's another thing we have to work on.
Anyway, yeah. So I'm kind of looking forward to going back into the RV. We've been living here. Well, first of all, we lived in the RV for like a year, and then we moved in, and then it was suddenly 5 people
Yes.
all the time.
Yes.
Except in the daytime, where 2 are at work and 1's at school, and it's like, okay.
Thank you, Jesus. For
But it
peace
was a
and
lot of
quiet.
space. When I first walked in here, and this is not a big house by any means, it's only 1,600 and some odd square feet. But when you come in from less than 200 square feet that you've been living in for a year, you walk in the door and it's like, who's going to clean all this? So I'm kind of looking forward to going back to our little house. I'm not looking forward to the drafty floor and all that. I don't know if we're going to be going back to the RV park like we had planned because, excuse me, I'm tired, because our plan was to be there for the winter. And then we suddenly made the trip here. Well, by the time we get back, we'd have to be leaving in the next month.
Yeah.
So I don't know. We may, if she has space for us, we may go there for a month just to make sure all of our systems are working. I think that would be a good idea. It'd be kind of hard to take care of stuff like that if you need to be plugged in somewhere and you're not, and you have nowhere to go. So I'm not real keen on paying for RV parking and stuff, rental space for a month. But I think it might be wise to do it anyway, just to make sure all of our systems are working, our air conditioners are working, because we'll be going into the summer months. And then we can go boondock somewhere once we make sure everything is okay. What do you think about that?
That's a possibility. We did
Yeah.
put down a non-refundable $100 deposit before we left for the park that we were at last year. And it really is a lovely park. If you'd look back at some of our previous videos, you will note Happy Squirrel Acres. We basically had the place to ourselves, and it was really quite relaxing. We had a relaxing winter, and it wasn't that cold. However, it might be wise to get things back up and running and make sure everything's working before we go into the boondock.
Yeah, and we got a couple of spots in mind.
Yeah.
Last year we were in the Squamish area.
Yeah.
And we were just on the side of the road.
Side of the road.
And nobody bothered us for 6 months. I
Not a
couldn't
bit.
believe it. So anyway, God was good to us in that respect because he made sure we had some place to be and nobody bothered us. Anyway, we're looking to move out of here end of the month, maybe first week in March, perhaps, to try to head back that way. And it'll take us about a week to get there because we're in the van.
Yeah.
I think it is wise to make sure all of our systems are working and we've got water and everything's flushed and all that stuff that needs to be done to get it operational again because it has been sitting for 6 months. So anyway, we will see. But I wanted to stop in and say hi to you guys and tell you I was thinking about you. We were thinking about you and we wanted to say hi. We're still here. Hope you guys are still tracking with us. We will probably have more videos once we get back into the RV.
Yes, of course.
And as we're traveling, of course, we'll update you as we begin our travels and all that. So we'll probably check in with you again before we leave because we still got a little bit of time.
At least.
But anyhow, hope you guys are having a good day. And as always, keep tripping.
Keep tripping.